What's going on, everybody? It is Taco, and welcome to my hardcore world. I've been very busy here, doing lots of farming, as you can tell. Just doing a whole bunch of grindy stuff that nobody wants to see in early game. Let me get you caught up to speed real quick here. So obviously the first thing that I had to do was get the most important tool in the game. My dearly beloved bed. Then I did a little bit of exploring, found a couple of sunken ships, a bunch of treasure, one of the ruined ocean temple thingies, killed a drown, some more treasure in there, found a couple of buried treasure. You know, the typical usual stuff. Holy God, that's loaded. Then I had a little bit of a close call, but it definitely wasn't because I was greedy, not at all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Don't let this be the way. I had to pick up a little bit more treasure before I finally found what I was looking for. Do you see what I see? Friends. Cat. Ow. Oh my goodness. This has to be home. I can't not call this home. We've got the village, we've got villagers, we've got a pillager outpost. We've got spruce wood over there. So that's exactly what I did. I decided to call this little village home, and I started making it my own. And the first order of business was to set up a simple way to get iron. Thank you. So this iron farm is by Ray's Works. I'll put a link in the description. It is supposed to be a 5-minute iron farm. Full disclosure, it took me several hours. Not to build. Building was easy. But getting a stupid zombie in that stupid composter, I wanted to strangle every one of them. And full disclosure, again, I still don't have a zombie in that composter because I can't find name tags and I can't get it to pick up an item. So once I got one zombie in there and made it so that the iron golems wouldn't kill it, I just decided to AFK there for a few hours and build up a little bit of iron just to get me by for a while. And of course you have to have a source of food if you want to survive, so I set up a little bit of a crop farm, just your basic crops, you know, wheat, carrots, potatoes, beetroots. And the other benefit is, now that I'm growing all of these, I'm just going to stockpile them for when I am able to trade with villagers. Same thing here, I'm just stocking up on pumpkins for when I get that pumpkin villager trade, easy source of emeralds. Feeding the livestock so I have a better source of food. And of course collecting some basic wood materials. Then I decided to go on another little adventure, and right around the corner from home I found an igloo. That was exciting, I've never seen one of these before. So I got to cure a zombie villager and play doctor for a little while. I found a couple of cute little fur babies that I claimed as my own. The only problem now is I don't have any berries to feed them, so I can't make more little fur babies. I went on a little bit of a caving exploration, and in the process ended up finding a geode. And for some reason my brain told me, let's clear out the whole thing. So at least now I have a easy source of amethyst shards for tinted glass when I need them. What kind of farmer would I be if I didn't get some bees to pollinate my crops for me? I gathered up some honeycomb, made myself a couple of beehives, and then brought those suckers home with me. Nothing happened. It has just recently come to my attention. Oh, frog. It has just recently come to my attention that all of my AFKing overnight with the iron farm over that way, all my villagers have died except for one. Oh no, that's my sword. There's one villager that I trapped in that house there, still alive. And I've obviously got my 3 villagers. Oh, I finally got a zombie in my iron farm also, by the way. Look at him. So now I have a decision to make. I either need to somehow turn this into a breeder alongside... Dang, Enderman. Turn this into a breeder alongside the iron farm. Or I can pull the villagers out of there to breed with my other guy over there. Or, if you remember, I found that igloo, which is just over that mountain range, that I could try to bring a villager back from. And I think that's going to be my best bet. If I just lure them over here with composters, hopefully they won't see that one. I think that's what I have to do. Well, here goes nothing. Well, I'd say that was a pretty successful mission. We now have 2 villagers in there, and we're ready to get a breeder started up here. That was way easier than I expected it to be. So now I have to decide where I want to put the breeder, and actually, right there might not be a bad place for it. So I need to do a couple of things to it, like get some crops planted and let them start harvesting and, you know, the usual. Let's get that done real quick with a little time lapse. yeah, look at that. I love it, guys. Tell me what you think. I found this build on Pinterest by the user Dinkle33, and I love this build, so I wanted to replicate something somewhat close to it. I know it says it's a Japanese flower shop, but that's okay. I repurposed the flower shop for a villager breeder. I'll throw the link to their Pinterest page in the description down below. The villager breeder itself is a design by Logical Geek Boy. It's pretty genius if you ask me. I'll throw the link for that down in the description also, but let me show you. Don't judge my interior. This right here is a on-off switch for the farm, so when the block is in, it's on. When it's extended, it's off. It just blocks the sight from the, it just blocks the line of sight for the villagers. I gotta get this block out of here. This is from building it. I had to trap them in there. And then down below where the babies go. So the babies will fall right through here. They'll think the trapdoors are a block or whatever. They'll fall through. They will fall right down into this water stream, get pushed over here onto this cobblestone wall, which is a 1.5 blocks high. And then when they grow up, their head will hit the water stream up here and they'll float to the top. And then they'll get pushed over into the opposite corner where they'll get picked up by the mine carts. The dispenser system was kind of an idea that I came up with. The minecarts are dispensed from the dispenser, they come around here, hit the detector rail, wall opens up, and then there's another detector rail on the other side that senses when the minecart passes by, and it'll close the door there. But yeah, overall I'm super happy with this design. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comments below. I should also mention that I did have to take mainly that block out, but I took all 3 of these blocks out right here because for some reason the villagers were not like sensing the beds and breeding, and I've got babies now. It works now, so. Guys, thank you so much for checking out my first hardcore episode. This has been a nerve-wracking experience, let me tell you what. Hey, let me know down in the comments what you would like to see for villager trading. Would you like to see a villager trading hall style, something big? Or would you rather see like small individual builds, like a small blacksmith shop and a small weaponsmith shop and an archer shop and things like that? One thing is definitely for sure though, I've got to get to the nether next episode. I need quartz. I've got to find some quartz and make some observers. It just has to happen. I got to automate some stuff. But again, hey guys, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this build. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you think. Oh, look, they're making babies. Isn't it a cutie? But yeah, let me know what you think of this episode. And hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, everybody.